last but certainly not least, because, and this is where I'm going to get the name wrong, Nebojša Bojović. Is that right? Is that right? Will that do? Yeah? Oh, dear. Steady on. Who is going to talk about talent, because none of this in the railway would be any good. You can have lots and lots of shiny infrastructure, you can have lots and lots of shiny trains, but you need people to make it work. And so Nebojša is going to talk about, who is the dean, by the way, of the Faculty of Transport and Traffic Engineering at Belgrade University, is going to talk about the search for excellence in railway research, but also, I hope, a little bit about railway operations as well. The floor's yours. You need to push the button.
Good afternoon, dear members of the Southeast Europe Strategic Alliance for Rail Innovation. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure to address you today as Dean of the Faculty of Transport and Traffic Engineering, but also as a President of Assembly of Serbian Railway Infrastructure Company, also as a Special Advisor of the Ministry of Transport of Republic of Serbia. It's my great pleasure and great honor. I'm very delighted to be today with you. My special thanks to Mr. Peter Verlic, who did a great job and actually reestablished the story, who's been made many decades ago, and now is a time for Renaissance period. And I think that he was the milestone for such a story, and take Mateo as well, that he remind us of the time that was the great potential. So taking into account all that facts, I hope that also we need to not just think about strategy, policy, and the technical level. We have to think about the people on the human resources who are, in my personal opinion, because I'm mostly dedicated my life with the academic field and with the science, how to integrate the science and practice. I think that we have the very good messages from the Europe how is the best way to do that. So Slovenia is the leader of and president of the union, and of course now in they established and they are in Belgrade with a good team. I'm sure that they will like to make the capabilities and to improve that very important aspects of the way how we are on the road to take these main objectives and how to get the mission and vision in real practice. Let me say a few words about the Faculty of Transport and Traffic Engineering. We are the oldest faculty of this kind in Southeast Europe, established about seven decades ago. In the year of 2018, as you can see, we were ranked on the Shanghai Prestige list of in the field of transportation, science and technology, and in the position between 150 and 200, which it's the list for someone who are not from academic field, the list of 2% universities around the world. So it was the challenge, and we are very proud that we get this result. We have the largest number of projects from innovation department from Brussels. So we are the leader at the faculty at the University of Belgrade. We have more than 500 published papers in highlight ranked scientific journals. So very broad cooperation, and we are of course open for cooperation with the great experience in interdisciplinary research in studies that contribute to the development of economy and society. This is the history of the faculty, and of course the scientific research and commercial research. You can see at the slide, and I don't like to read to list all the subjects in the fields we are familiar, but we can say that if we are talk about European community, we are very familiar with the way how to approach the results, and if we summarize our results, this means that we are very, very close and very open for all kinds of research in all modes of transportation. So every year is the big run to take the position or for the new generation students to become the part of our faculty. On our list, ranked with more than 50 universities, state-owned universities in Serbia, we are listed at 5th position in the way how to attract, in terms how to attract the students. This is the railway department, one of the most important department and one of the oldest. The beginning of the faculty is actually connected with the road and rail sector. It was the beginning of the studies at the University of Belgrade, and this is the list of subjects and studies which we are familiar. I'm very proud that we have my students, my colleagues who have been working with me or making the master thesis are around this prestige institution, faculties, or the companies who are listed at this slide. Let me say a few words about when it comes to railway industry, which is the more important topics of our meeting today. For me, innovation is extremely important for at least 3 reasons. First is the market openness and increasing fierce competition require dynamic changes with companies. Second, high cost and low efficiency can be successfully solved only if we innovated and improved existing solutions which should be applied. Third, extremely intensive technological development, especially in the field of information and communication technologies, initiate and enables new solution innovation in almost all areas of the railway transportation sector. To summarize, it can be said the goal of innovation in the railway sector is to increase competitiveness, economy, and efficiency. In that sense, innovation can be of external and internal character. So, our task as representatives of the academia world is to hear and try to meet the needs of our industry partners. Scientific research and practice must not be separated and should not represent the 2 parallel worlds. Today, we often witness that companies, due to extra market demands and unstable business conditions, are under great pressure to meet their target or do not pay enough attention to scientific research, development and application of new solutions, skills, and technologies, which is, in my personal opinion, a big mistake. It's necessary to connect and complement each other in order to achieve full synergistic effect of economics and social development. What is the benefit for academia from the kind of this initiative? Through scientific research work, new knowledge is discovered, various skills, approaches, procedures, models, and methods are developed. If there is no application in practice, all that will not get the right value. The researcher will not have the satisfaction of their scientific research work if they are not tested and confirm that results through practical application. Ideas should be drawn from the practical problem and needs, which further initiative applied scientific research. I would like to stress out importance of CESARI and Southeast European Strategic Alliance, and I think that the beginning of the work when Peter first time visited Belgrade, thank you again very much for that, it was the strategic point to work together. So we are very open in Belgrade. We are also have the privilege that the transport community is based in Belgrade as well. So I think that was the perfect synergy and good beginning for the way to develop all West Balkan area. So I think that we will be successful in that way, and you have the big offer, or you have the any idea are most welcome in Belgrade, in the University of Belgrade, in Faculty of Transport Traffic Engineering, to help and to assist in that important and very complex work. So we are open, modern, innovative, encouraging. This is our slogan which we use in a way to explain how we are open for new ideas. So you are most welcome in Belgrade, and I hope that we will have the opportunity to host you and to make the next our meeting at the Faculty of Transport and Traffic Engineering. So you are most welcome, and thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you very much indeed. A nice, succinct overview of the role and the work of the faculty at the university in Belgrade.